In Black, the classic tale of a Little Shop of Horrors coming to Immaculata High School. With details right now, we say hello to Sophia Fabiano, Student Production Manager. Hi, Sophia.
Hi.
And I'm going to introduce Alec Kyte first. And him. You, Alec, are playing Seymour
Yes.
Krelborn in this adaptation. Would he like to say hi? The name of the plant again in Little Shop of Horrors?
The name of the plant is Audrey 2.
Audrey 2. Okay, hi,
Yes.
Audrey 2. Good to have you here. This is wonderful. Sophia, so this is going to be taking place the weekend of May 2nd. Can you tell me why this is part of your drama club, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so why did you decide to choose Little Shop of Horrors?
The selection process is mostly directorial, but we always have a little bit of input, so a bunch of us will put forward like, oh, we'd like to do this one, or we'd like to do this one, and so we collect a bunch of sample scripts, and then it ends up going down usually to the director, but we usually are always very excited with no matter what she chooses, and this year when we heard we were doing Little Shop of Horrors, a lot of us got really excited.
It's very fun. Okay, so Alec, can I ask you then, because this has been around for quite some time, there was a movie, of course.
Absolutely.
Did you know about Little Shop of Horrors?
I didn't, but I know now that it has a long history. It started back in the 60s with a movie, and it then became a musical.
Okay. I don't know who I'm interviewing right now because I see the plant moving. And okay, tell us about the story, Sophia. What is Little Shop of Horrors all about?
Yeah, so it's about Seymour, who is a florist shop assistant, basically. He works for the owner of the flower shop on Skid Row, and he comes across this plant that's from outer space, and so he starts to grow this plant, and the plant turns out to be not so nice, and a lot of drama and action ensues, and it's really a fun play.
So can I ask then, Sophia, because I understand, I mean, it's not a very nice plant. No. But this is a family-friendly show. Nothing really too violent happens, correct?
It's interesting.
Yeah.
There's some deaths. But it's a musical, so like we encourage you to look into it before you decide to bring your children to come see our show. But depending on the age, it's a really fun show.
Yeah.
So
good.
Oh yeah, it's really
good. So Alec, you're singing and dancing in this, or what?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. It's all done by students.
All done by students, down backstage and on stage. There's a lot of talented people who have been involved in the show who are making it possible.
Okay. And do you have a number on how many people? Because you've got the drama club.
I say for every actor on stage, there's about 5, 6 of us in the main cast on stage. There's 3 people for every one of those on stage.
Very
backstage.
busy. We were seeing some pictures as well of the production. I mean, putting together the set, it looked like that was a big undertaking. Can I ask you about the marketing campaign, Alec? Because there's an importance, obviously, to get the word out.
You know, we're here today to make sure people can come to our show. We've done outreach in different ways. We've been putting up excellent posters designed by our marketing lead, Anne. Amazing. We've done some interviews with different people on the cast, and you know.
Yeah, you know, it's good. And as you mentioned, like, research the show before. And you go online and you find out more about it for sure, and you can meet some of the actors and people behind the scenes. Sophia, tell us about the Cappies. I've had many great schools on here before talking about the Cappies, but for those who don't know what it's all about, what is the Cappies? Yeah,
so it's the Critics Award program. It's a worldwide program, so we're one of the many chapters in North America. And basically, I'm our head critic at Immaculata, so we have a small team of students that go to other high schools. We watch their shows, and then we write a review, and our reviews have a chance to be published in the Ottawa Citizen.
Nice.
And the program's goal is to celebrate high school theater, so it's really a fun program.
Okay, and I bet it's kind of competitive as well.
It is, but it's a good competitive. Like, it's a competitive spirit that helps us push to be
It's good to have
great.
competition, healthy competition. So what is different in this story, Alec, from the movie, the original?
Well, I won't spoil the ending for you, but there are a couple differences, and I'd say the musical is better. And if you really want to experience true Little Shop of Horrors, you should come to our show.
That's awesome. And I know as well online, so you've got something called the Little Podcast of Horrors.
Yes.
So what is that all about?
The Little Podcast of Horrors is a way for us to, show you more what happens backstage. I interview people. I've interviewed Miss Budgell, our director, and I've interviewed Sophia right over here. And we talk about, our past productions at Immaculata. We talk about what we're doing now, how we do it. It's about 15 minutes long, and it gets us more in depth for people to listen to.
Do you get Audrey 2 on that podcast? Because Audrey too doesn't seem to speak much, correct?
Well, this version of it doesn't.
Yeah, okay. I'm afraid you're going to put my hand in your... Okay. Sophia, quickly, about 45 seconds left. Tell us about the venue. Tell us about Immaculata High School.
Yeah.
How many people can sit in there?
We can open it up to more people than it seems. It's in our gym, so in our large gym, there's a stage, so it's like a gymatorium, and usually we have a wall across half of it, but we can open that wall up. So we're hoping to open that wall up this year and seat a lot more people than usual.
It's wonderful. Audrey looks hungry, by the way. Yeah. Shouldn't have put my hand near her.
Neither should have I.
Oh, yeah, I guess not. Okay. Little Shop of Horrors, thank you very much. Sophia, Alec, and Audrey too. Appreciate it. Bye. More daytime coming up on Rogers TV. Thank you.